Got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that, we call that ballin', doing this is my...
Hey guys, it's the Ultimate Street Racer here, back with another video. Now today is a wee bit of a special video now, because as I'm sure you can tell, I'm not in my office. But today's video is going to be a little behind the scenes sneak peek, a little bit of a behind the scenes look of what goes on behind the screens. And how I actually make these videos now, because if you have noticed for the past few videos now, I've now actually managed to kind of master editing and master gaming videos. So without any further ado, let's go into the office. Right, so first of all, we'll just go up these steps here. Open these baby gates just to keep my 2 youngest siblings away. They not only just my office right there, but my lavatory and my older, younger brother and sister's room there. We're not going into too much detail in there. Don't need to worry about in there. It's just right in front of us that we need to focus on. And here we are. So if you've seen the first behind the scenes video, then this room looks pretty familiar. Not much has changed, in fact nothing has changed really, except for that big enormous table sitting there. Yeah, you may remember before there were actually some tubs sitting there as well, the TV stands to hold my shifter in place. But now that this table that you see sitting here, that used to be in the downstairs living room. Now however, since I haven't got a purpose anymore, I've now managed to nick that to downstairs and bring it out here, so it's now got a purpose. You can see here the Too Fast Too Furious model of Orange Julius's RX-7. That's V8 engine that I did a whole project series on. Alright, with that now out of the way, got my racing seat sitting here, the Playseat Altera. It's not entirely brilliant, it has got some faults with it, like the seat for example, the actual seat base, if you sit on it for long enough, you'd actually get a numb bum and it's actually kind of uncomfortable for a wee while. And my copy, the actual seat base, it's on a velcro, but it does tend to actually come off like that. And yes, I do need to give that a bit of a hoover, don't I? But who knows, maybe I can take this off and replace it with something more comfortable and more sturdier. Like that. This bar here also causes a bit of a problem for the brakes. So if we can sit on the seat here, eventually I may want to get like a GoPro and like maybe strap it to my head like what the Slap Train does. But if you can see, that's how you're meant to use the brake pedal. You're meant to use your right foot, which because there's more space on this side, it forces me to left foot brake more often. Which you shouldn't be able to do that, which you don't really need to left foot brake in the real world, unless if you're racing, but I guess that's probably what the design purpose is. And on my one, I'm not sure if it's like this for every other one, but this bar that you see here, if I push on the pedals hard enough, the seat actually goes back a bit further, and like I could just tighten it like as hard as I can, but when it comes for me to untighten it, I will eventually not be able to. So that's a few minor problems, a few minor nitpicks. Another wee nitpick is with the steering wheel that I've got. Now this is the Logitech G920 racing wheel. It comes with this racing shifter as an optional extra. It's alright, it's 6 speeds rather than the Thrustmaster TH8A, which is, I think that's a 7 speed plus reverse. It's not the best wheel. I originally wanted the Thrustmaster just because, well, everyone has that wheel, and I just declared that that's the better wheel. And plus you can actually equip a handbrake onto it, which for the Logitech, you can equip a handbrake, but it's not ideal. Because it just involves a bit of rewiring and perhaps even like making another new port for it or something, because there's only 3 ports. One for the power, one for the pedals, and one for the shifter. Yeah, I think I may end up swapping for a Logitech wheel at some point, but probably not now. I haven't got the cash. Yeah, we see here the Ferrari 575 Maranello. We'll get into that device in a wee bit. But moving further along, we've also got the main weapon here, Xbox One. It's the original Xbox One, by the way. But things will change because soon, perhaps maybe even for Christmas or maybe my birthday, who knows, I will be swapping that for the new Xbox Series X. Now, I could just get the Series S, just because it was a hell of a lot cheaper, but the problem is, I prefer discs rather than downloading. So, and plus, like, even if I could transfer my account over to the Series S, I probably won't be able to get all of my game details transferred over, so which means I would have to restart the whole game again. Either that, or it would probably just come up saying game unrecognized just because the disc's not there and it's not available. But who knows, maybe if I can like get some more information on the Series S from the game store, other stores are available, I could perhaps get some more information on that, perhaps maybe they change my mind or something like that, but more updates will be here shortly. Watch out for this space. We've got the model cars. I kind of tried to do a documentary series on, but kind of failed. The R34 Skyline GTR, Subaru WX STI Blowback, and R33 GTR. All of them are kind of alright, except, well, the Skyline paintwork's a bit, the R34 paint job's a bit rough, and actually managed to cover the front right headlight. And the Subaru is just a bit of a mess, look at it. I'd say the R33 is probably the best job that I've done. Moving back behind this Samsung TV, I'm not even too sure what kind of TV it is. We've got the Fire TV stick, I won't really get much into that. But behind here, that would be my Sonos speaker that I've got on my phone, aka my camera. One of these, it's actually here, the external hard drive, because my Xbox, just because of how many games I've got, the Xbox storage is actually a bit too small. So I had to get that external hard drive. I'm not even sure what kind of PC this is, to be honest, but yeah, whatever, it's just a PC. My PlayStation 2 phone, I want to play the older Need for Speed games, such as Most Wanted 05, Underground 2 and Underground 1, even though that I've got some problems with Underground 2, because if you've seen in the previous video, you would know this, that whenever I'm trying to play Underground 2, you know, as soon as like you put the disc in, one of the very first things that comes up that you can click on It's like the language select, so like you can select what country and what language you're from. That I can't get past that screen. I've mashed every single button and it just doesn't work. So if any one of you have got an idea on what that problem is, let me know in the comments section down below. Whether it's the game, the console, or the controller. Because, well, this PlayStation 2 used to belong to my uncle, right? And he said he hasn't got the original controller, so the problem may be the controller, because that is the original PlayStation 1 controller. But the problem could be the controller, it could be the memory cards, it could be the actual console itself, I don't know. And I'm not really wanting to get like different versions of the same thing, just in case it's not that. Now in here in my wardrobe I've got a few more other like games and such which I would go through, but I'm not really going to go through it now because it's a bit of a hassle. If the room gets updated and I fit the shelves eventually, I will show you what other games I've got and other different kind of magazines and such, like Fast Car, Japanese Performance, the lot. But I think for now let's just get straight into the behind the scenes. So that's the tripods that I use for my face cam and microphone. The camera that I'm holding now, I use that as my face cam and my microphone. So let's cut back here to this wee device here. Now this device, this is what I use to record on. And it's very simple. I just take out this charger here from our controller and I just plug this into the back. Now there is some preparation you have to do for the stick first before you plug it in, because let me just show you real quick here what I'm on about. Capture settings. Right, so as you can see here, here it is. So this is what you're wanting to do in order to screen record. But first, there's a wee warning here, and that is the USB that you need to use has to be USB 3.0 or faster. I know my granddad did kind of explain it all to me, but what that all means, but I've kind of forgotten now. So, but basically what we need to do is just put the stick into the computer and just suss things out there. You'll see what I mean when we get into the computer in a minute. Right, so let's get onto my desktop then. Right, so that's my desktop. Oh, it's right here. We'll go and plug it in. This is just preparation for when you're first wanting to record things. I've already done it, I just need to show you what the process is that you need to do in case if you're wanting to start doing your own YouTube gaming videos. Plug it in like so, and already automatically, as we can see, the browser has popped up. Maybe fix my tripod and put the camera on it so that you can see what I'm doing while I'm freehanding. Give me 2 seconds. Just extending the legs, I'm not sure if you can hear that. I had to move the wheel forward a bit. Just zoom in on that. Raise that. Right. Right. The old way I used to record videos, I thought that this was how you'd make gaming videos in the past. Just pop camera in front of the TV and boom, there you go. It turns out it's not that. It turns out it's more complicated than it seems. And trust me, it is way more complicated than it is. Don't really want to come in here to suss things out. I don't think. How did I do it again? Right click, right click, properties, I think. No, format, there we go, right click then format. As you can see here, it's already set up. You want it on NTFS. It would come equipped as the default setting of FAT32 for my one. But for gaming, you'd want it on file system NTFS. And that's it, basically, you just click start and that's basically it, ready to go. I've already done this, so I think if I have to format again, it's basically going to lose all the things that I've done it before, so I don't really need to do anything here. And that's the step all ready, so you just go ahead. Place it, take out the computer and then just pop it into the Xbox and then you're ready to go. Right, so just taking you over now to the back of the Xbox. Just take the charger out for the controller and then pop it in. And that's basically ready to go. And then the next thing we want to do is that's it basically all set up. So as you see there, that's it there. Hit confirm. That's it basically all ready to go. So now just try and get sitting on my wheel. Not literally on my wheel, but you get the drift. Now you just want to open up your menu and go over to start record. Then you press record. And that'll go on for as long as you want. Providing that you've still got enough space on the stick to just play it for as long as you want. Go about doing as much as you like, as much as you want, and then for whatever reason, just think of that. But for whatever reason, if you want to stop recording or if you feel like you've done enough, just come back into the menu and then just press stop recording. Pretty easy, simple and straightforward, am I right? Then the game clip's already been recorded for you and it's now on your hard drive. So now what the next thing is to do is, what I like to do, is to get the file from the stick onto the computer and then get it from the stick from the computer onto my phone. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film the file going into my phone, but once I've shown you how to get it on the phone, which is pretty simple and straightforward, then that's when I'm going to cut to the screen recording on my phone, and I'll show you how I edit it. So it's just, again, the same process going back. Just take it out, go and plug it back into the desktop. And therefore you'll be back into the what you call it, a browser thing for it. So we'll see you then when we get onto the browser. Right then, so here we are. As you can see on the browser, let me just zoom in so you can see a bit better. Too much. That will be good enough. Right. So what I do is I go into the only file on here, Game DVR, and I just go through searching through all the films that I've done. So let's see if is this the one? Yes, that is the one. Right, and then what I do is I've made a separate folder for it somewhere on the desktop, so I'll move that onto the desktop in the video files for YouTube channel in there, and now it's saved in that file. So now I won't be able to show you this part, but it's just me getting my phone charger, well, taking out the stick first, then putting in my phone charger, then connecting up my phone, and then dropping that file into my phone's data banks, and that's basically everything done there. So I'll see you then when I get onto my editing suite on my phone. So I'll see you in a little second. So after that little cut there, but it's just that this app always tends to have like adverts popping up every time I go and convert a video, and I had to cut there to prevent any copyrights or anything like that. So that's it done. So that's it now in here like that. Now, how I'd get it uploaded to YouTube, close it right, share, YouTube, put in the title, then add the description and put in whatever it is I'm going to say into it, then put the links to my social media into it. And maybe even, who knows, track ID if I can remember what the track is. Click next and then click upload, and that's basically it, and that's it, uploading. So hopefully you enjoyed that little behind the scenes look on how I make my videos. It is a lot harder than it looks. It's actually way harder than it actually is. I always thought behind the scenes I'd just be right, prop the camera in front of the TV screen and boom, that's basically it. No, as it turns out, it's a lot harder than it is. Hopefully I'll learn something from that. I'll probably be back with more behind the scenes videos soon. But that's just gonna wrap it up here. So if you enjoyed that, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new. That's at the Ultimate Street Racer. Like, comment, subscribe, Share if you want to, share if you must, if you have to. Links to my social media will be doing in the description down below. That's Facebook at Matthew McCormack, Instagram at The Ultimate Street Racer. And if you want Snapchat, even though I can't really add a link to the description, but if you want to try my Snapchat, then that's at The Ultimate Street Racer. And if for all you are wondering, do you do TikTok? No, I do not do TikTok, just because, well, that's pretty cringe and uncool in my honest opinion, because I prefer how things were back in the day. And I know this is kind of like an unpopular opinion here. Right, so here we are. We're back in my on my phone this time. We've just transferred the video file from the computer onto my phone slash camera slash microphone, and now what we're going to do is we're going to edit it. So if we were to go into my download file folder, it should be in here already, as we can see there it is. So now we just go into the editing suite, or editing suites as I've got. This one I'll go into here to combine the videos together if there's more than one. I also use this to combine the intro and outro together to the videos, and I also add the music in as well, and all the other like music edits and so on, and cuts and so on. But we're not going to use that for now, because for now we're going to edit, we're going to combine the screen recorded video with my face cam and audio. So for that we're going to go into Power Director. Other apps are available. I just prefer using Power Director, just because why the hell not. Going to new project name, let's just call it Behind the Scenes. Video aspect ratio, I always just go 16:9, and there we go, that's already in. So now download, we add this in here. Now we come into here, then into that camera. Now let's just add the intro for this video, and that's us in, we're ready to go. So now that, as you can see there, that's the actual face cam effect added in now. So just shrink that down and pop it to whatever corner of the screen I want. So let's pop it here. It's a little bit up from there, there we go. Now let's just have a quick wee listen and see what it sounds like. Today is a week of a special video now. I'm not in my office, but there we go. I think you've already had like a quick wee like 12 seconds rundown of what it looks like in the edit suite here when I combine the game and video together. So I'll just go with done. Save to SD cards. I would go with 4K Ultra HD, but for that I think I need to go and purchase the full app, which I'm not going to do. So just HD 720p will be good enough, and then just produce. And a fair bit of warning as well, the longer the video is, the longer the process it is to actually save and convert and all that. So a little bit of fair warning there. I can see why YouTubers just hate editing all the time. It is actually a really big pain, especially if it's like a really massive video that we're working on. Just posting this behind the scenes video is going to be a pain in the backside and all. But that's it complete, so okay. Not now, worry about that later. But now that's Power Director basically all done. So now we're going to go into UCut. Again, other apps are available. New projects. And here, I'll just come into here. YouTube intro and outro. I add the intro first. Then that. Then the outro. Like such, and that's it all combined in together. So again, let's get a good wee, a couple second hint just to see what it's gonna look like.
4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this since my.
Today is a bit of a special video now. I'm not in my office, but today's video is going to be a little behind the scenes sneak. And I think we'll now go ahead and skip to the end here so that you all can see what end credits should look like. Gaming videos, so that in the other day. Let's go into the office. Right, so there we go. So that's basically the gist on how it's meant to work. That little cut there, guys, is kind of entertaining. Just and without any further ado, let's get into the office and then end credits that fast. I just can't get over that. I may want to adjust the speed sometimes, maybe slower or faster. I don't really tend to do anything like that. Sometimes if I make like a wee mistake, I like to record here and then record the filler mistake that I filled in. Or if I'm not really filling and recording that, I just go into text and then just add in that that wee mistake on text. And I can adjust the size, etc. The volume, I'll get into that in a little bit. Rotate and flip, crop, I won't ever need them. Stickers, no, I'm not that kind of guy. Effects, not really, unless it's for something like kind of dramatic. Trim, that would only be for like my social media, for like stories and etc. If a video is too long, I can come in here and trim it down. But music is what I'm gonna add here now. Just add in here, say this. I'm gonna try not to use too much, but I tend to extend that all the way to like after my intro. And I come in here, adjust the fade so it fades in and out like so. When it gets to the outro and the tune's gone so far out of the actual outro, I just use this slider to just slide it back to here like so before the intro commences. Now right, with that all done, right, let's go into volume and I can just adjust the sound volume between the actual video and the music itself. I tend to have the music quieter than the actual video itself, just so you can actually hear me and on what's going on in the background. So alright, let's say that that's already been done. I'm going to try and see if I can do something about that now. If it will allow me to, there we go, volume. Hey guys, welcome to Listen here, back with another video. Now today is a wee bit of a special video now. I tend to have it at that kind of volume there. I'm not in my office. So say that's, as I was saying before, I got so rudely interrupted from the phone there. I know it's kind of an unpopular opinion nowadays, but I just think how things were back then are way better and cooler than they are nowadays. Like for instance, like I'm pretty sure the vast majority will agree with me that everyone like back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, everyone back then hated the cringe scene, and now since what 2016, everyone started loving it. Like what the hell is going on with the world that we're living right now? So can we not just admit that cringe things like you see on TikTok and all that are pretty cringe, and they're so uncool, and that we should just get out of it, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm gonna sign this video off because as I'm sure you can see in the the top right hand corner there, my phone's actually 44%, which is kind of a low battery percentage. It's quite a long outro this. So before I keep blathering on anymore, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy the Ultimate Street Racer signing off. I'm out. See you next time. Peace.